Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 26th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Wednesday out there so far. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. Well, to start off with, today is my birthday. I am 40 years old today. Finally made it to see the big 4-0. Um, also, if anybody would like to wish me happy birthday, you're welcome to write that in the comment section below and wish me a happy birthday on YouTube here. Greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're a new viewer, have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and we're going to talk about what's in the forecast for today. We're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map, the weather radar across the lower 48. We'll take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, for your Thursday, and also Friday. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and dive on into the forecast now. We're starting off in the Northeast. We got quiet conditions over pretty much from New York to Maine. We got some freeze warnings in effect for a portion of eastern Ohio and much of western and central Pennsylvania. We have frost advisory over northern West Virginia, much of Ohio, and also northern Indiana. Also, we have some freeze warnings over southern Michigan and also portions of northern Ohio as well. Quiet conditions across the south. Got a few little dense fog advisories over portions of Texas. A few winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings over Colorado and New Mexico. Also have some hydro issues over southern Washington and northern Oregon. Also southeast Idaho. Also we have some flood warning along the Nevada and California border. And also some special weather statements there as well. Alaska looks good, and also the Hawaiian island chain is quiet as well. Alright, it's slowly coming up. Here we go, we got it. But anyway, here's the precipitation. We got precipitation over here in portion of got some rain and snow showers over southern Canada and also extending down into North Dakota and also a portion of Minnesota. Also, we got some snow and rain showers over a portion of North Washington State and also into southern Canada around the Vancouver area. We have snow flying over here in portion of Colorado with some rain mixed in as well. And also in Arizona. We have shower and thunderstorm activity over Kansas, back down in Oklahoma and Texas, also over Louisiana and also into Mississippi. We have a cluster shower, maybe a few thunderstorms over northern Georgia, moving into upstate South Carolina, western North Carolina as well. Some shower and thunderstorm activity off the Carolina coast as well. Also down in the Gulf of Mexico, we've got a few showers. Alright, we got a few scattered showers around Guam. Also, we have some over here around Alaska. We have some snow showers on the south. Let's take a look at our local radar here in Columbia, South Carolina. We got some scattered activity over around just west of Georgetown, moving into Horry County. Also, we have some shower and maybe a rumble of thunder over portion of Lancaster, the Newberry, the Greenwood, over toward Anderson and Greenville, Spartanburg vicinities, up toward the Charlotte area, moving into Wadesboro and Albemarle. All this activity will continue to slowly move to the east through the afternoon and produce some scattered showers and maybe some thunderstorms maybe over the central and eastern portion of the area. But most of this activity will kind of weaken some, but it will not be quite as heavy as it continues to move across the state, because we still locked into some dry air over the portions of the area. So you might get a few pockets of heavy rain, but most areas should remain light amounts. Alright, let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today. This is day one outlook. As you can see, we'll have a marginal risk, enhanced risk, and also a slight risk over Texas. Also extended over into portions of Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and much southern and central Alabama. Much of Florida, you're under a slight risk, marginal risk, and enhanced risk for severe weather today. Also over a portion of, we got some general thunderstorms over a portion of Virginia, back into New York, portion of Vermont and New Hampshire area. Also over North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota, got a few general thunderstorms there as well. Let's take a look at, if you're in the enhanced risk today, this includes Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, and Garland, Texas, and also a few areas in the Florida area. Should be around the Orlando, almost up to Jacksonville, Florida area with the enhanced and slight risk area. Let's take a look at the slight risk area. This includes Austin, Texas, Miami, Florida, Haley, Florida, Freeport, Louisiana, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The marginal risk, this includes Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, also New Orleans, Louisiana, and Tampa, Florida. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability for today. We have a 2% in the green over Louisiana and Mississippi and southern Texas, and also over here along the east coast of Florida. We have 5%, 10% over here in central and eastern Texas. The significant severe weather would include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Irving, Texas, and Grand Prairie, Texas. The 10% does include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Irving, Texas, and Grand Prairie, Texas. The 5% does include Austin, Texas, Plano, Texas, Garland, Texas, Abilene, Texas, and Richardson, Texas. And also the 2% does include Houston, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Orlando, Florida, and Shreveport, Louisiana, and surrounding vicinities. Alright, let's take a look at the wind probability for today. We have 5% in the brown, 15% in the yellow. So that's over Florida. Also, we have a 30% here over Texas, and over Texas with a 30%. The significant severe weather for damaging winds will be Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, and Garland, Texas. Also, the 30%, this includes Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, Garland, Texas, and Irving, Texas. Also, the 15%, this includes Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Miami, Florida, Haley, Florida, and Orlando, Florida. Also, the 5%, this includes Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Tampa, Florida. Excuse me about that. And let's take a look at the hail probability. We have a 5% in the brown, 15% in the yellow, 30%. That's the significant severe weather hail over Florida as well today. Also over here in Texas, we have 5% in Mississippi and Alabama, Louisiana, southern Arkansas, back into Texas for the 5% for large hail. And the significant severe weather, this includes Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, and also all of these areas over here in central and south Texas. Also, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, and Garland, Texas. 15% include Austin, Texas, Miami, Florida, Haley, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Pembroke Pines, Florida. 5% Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Tampa, Florida. So if you're in these areas here, look out for large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes for today. Alright, let's take a look at your day 2 outlook. We have general thunderstorm from Florida back up towards Illinois and Indiana, back into Missouri, and also into portions of Oklahoma and Texas. Also, we have some general thunderstorms over Kansas, Nebraska, southeast Montana, and much of Wyoming. We have a marginal risk in the green, yellow is a slight risk. If you're in the marginal risk, this includes Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Columbus, Georgia, Jackson, Mississippi, and Huntsville, Alabama. The slight risk, this includes New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Metairie, Louisiana, and Lafayette, Louisiana. And let's take a look at the tornado probability for today. We have a 2% in the green, we have 5% in the brown. 2% area, this includes Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana, Dalton, Alabama, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and Panama City, Florida. 5% include New Orleans, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Metairie, Louisiana, Gulfport, Mississippi, and Kenner, Louisiana. Alright, let's take a look at the wind probability. We have 5% and for winds today. Well, let's take a look at the hail probability. Well, there's the wind. Alright, New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Montgomery, Alabama, and I think Baton Rouge, Louisiana for damaging winds. Sorry about that, folks. My computer loves messing up when I'm trying to tell the forecast here. Alright, let's take a look at the hail probability. You should have seen it earlier. It had a 15%. Alright, there's the 15. There's the hail. Well, I'm not going to be able to show that. I'm sorry. This thing's acting up and I want to show the 15% area. Well, that was the winds. Okay, hail is 5%. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, let's go on to the next graphic. Let's take a look at day 3 outlook, since my computer's messing up. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, let's take a look at day 3 outlook. We have a marginal risk for severe weather from the Outer Banks of North Carolina through the eastern, central, and eastern Carolina, down into much of Florida. Also down in Texas, we have a slight risk there. We have general thunderstorms surrounding that vicinity up in the Arkansas and Oklahoma. Also portions of Virginia over to West Virginia and eastern Kentucky, eastern Tennessee, upstate South Carolina, and portions the Panhandle of Florida. You're in a general thunderstorm. The marginal risk, this includes Dallas, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, and Tampa, Florida. The slight risk, this includes San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, and Laredo, Texas. And let's take a look at the probability. 5% in the brown, 15%. Significant severe weather will be San Antonio, Texas, Laredo, Texas, Killian, Texas, Del Rio, Texas, Carpers Cove, Texas. 15% includes San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Laredo, Texas, Waco, Texas. And the 5% include Dallas, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Arlington, Texas, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Alrighty, so that takes care of the severe weather for the next 3 days. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. I will continue to enjoy my birthday the rest of the day, but I will have another update tonight for you. And I will be back live again tonight as well. And if anybody would like to come on live and interact with me, love to have you. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and have a great day, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.